Welcome, dear listeners, to the final episode of Creepy Creatures Eerie Folklore from around the world. Tonight, we delve into the eerie folklore surrounding the mysterious Pontianak, a creature that haunts the realms of Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore. But beware, for what you're about to hear will send shivers down your spine. In the shadows of Indonesia, Malaysia, and Singapore, the Pontianak, also known as kuntilanak in Indonesia, emerges from the depths of myth and folklore. A chilling entity that takes various forms to terrify those unfortunate enough to encounter it. Legends speak of the Pontianak as a pregnant woman forever unable to give birth. Alternatively, it's a vengeful spirit luring unsuspecting men to incite fear and enact revenge. Signs of its presence include the haunting sound of an infant crying and the putrid scent of a decaying corpse, or the sweet fragrance of the Plumeria flower. But beware, for the Pontianak is a shapeshifter, concealing herself as a beautiful woman to ensnare her prey. In Malaysia, the lore takes a darker turn, portraying these blood-sucking creatures as the dissectors of men's internal organs. The origins of the Pontianak are deeply rooted in myths and folktales, with a particular stronghold in Kalimantan, Borneo. Renowned as one of the most iconic elements of Indonesian folklore, it left an indelible mark by inspiring the name of the capital city in the western Kalimantan region, known as Pontianak. The city itself boasts a long and haunting history, having been founded and infested by ghosts. It was only through the efforts of Syarif Abdurrahman al-Qadri that these apparitions were fended off. Legend has it that 2 shots were fired at the exact same spot, prompting the Sultanate to plan the construction of a mosque and a palace in the forest. The inaugural ruler of the Pontianak Sultanate, who reigned from 1771 to 1808, faced a constant haunting by these wicked creatures. Even today, the location remains shrouded in trees, and locals maintain a steadfast belief in its lingering spectral presence. As a tribute to the Sultan, it has become a tradition to shoot carbide cannons made from logs, echoing through the eerie silence of the haunted grounds. The Pontianak's image is etched in the collective nightmares of those who have encountered her, a beautiful woman with pale skin, red eyes, and long black hair, wearing a blood-smeared white dress. She only appears under the full moon. Her nocturnal presence is announced by the cries of infants or feminine laughter. Listen closely, for the volume of these sounds reveals her proximity. Quiet means she's near, loud means she's far. And beware the howling dog at night. It signals her presence, but a whining dog means she's near. Now, dear listeners, brace yourselves, for the Pontianak's gruesome nature is about to be revealed. She kills her victims by using long fingernails to physically remove their internal organs for a carnivorous feast. And if a victim dares to gaze upon her, she'll suck their eyes right out of their head. The Pontianak is also said to locate her prey by the scent of their clean laundry. Malaysians, terrified, refuse to leave any piece of clothing outside overnight. But there's more. The Pontianak is associated with banana trees, her spirit residing within them during the day. Folklore suggests that driving a nail into the nape of her neck can subdue her, turning her into a seemingly harmless woman, until the nail is removed. But our journey into the macabre doesn't end here. In Indonesia, the kuntilanak shares similarities with the Pontianak, but takes on the form of a bird. It feeds on the blood of virgins and young women, sending chills down the spine with its haunting ke sound. Black magic may dispatch this bird to make women fall ill, marked by vaginal bleeding. As if that weren't enough, when a man approaches her in her female form, The Kuntilanak turns and reveals that her back is hollow, akin to the Sundel Bolong, a prostitute ghost with a large, gaping hole. To subdue it, plunge a sharp nail into the top of its head. But let's be honest, we would never want to be that close in the first place. And with that, dear listeners, we conclude our journey into the world of creepy creatures. Thank you for joining me on this chilling ride through the supernatural realms. If you've enjoyed these stories, make sure to follow us throughout social media. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok, and Beauty Unlocked has a YouTube channel. It would mean the world if you would subscribe. I'll add the individual links into the show notes of this episode. Until next time, my love buckets, stay wary, stay curious, and may your dreams be free from the haunting cries of the Pontianak. And remember that some legends are best left undisturbed.